Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Today, I just want to talk to you about the power of your mind and ask you a question. What are you thinking about? What are you focusing on? I read an interesting article that was talking about how when you think about something for so long, it can actually affect what you dream. And the more you think about something, the more you start dreaming about it. And it was saying that your thoughts are so powerful that actually your thoughts can affect your reality. That what you start to think about can affect what you see, and you start to believe it is your new reality. And it got me thinking about in Proverbs 23:7 that says, as a man thinks, so he is. And you know, in the times that we're living in now, there's not a lot of things that we can control, but what we can control is what we focus on, is what we think about. And Colossians 3:2 says, set your mind on things above. In other words, focus what you are thinking about. Focus on God. And I know there are a lot of things that maybe we're fighting in this season, maybe fighting for our marriage, fighting for our finances, fighting for our calling and our walk with God. And maybe for some of us, we feel tired because we feel like we're losing the battle. But I want to pose this question and ask you, is it possible that you are losing the battle before you are even fighting? And what do I mean by that? Well, in 2 Kings chapter 13, Elisha is about to die, and King Jehoash goes to see the prophet. And Elisha says to him, we know you're going to face a battle against the Arams, so I want you to take a bow and an arrow and shoot out the east window and then strike the ground with the arrows. And it is what Elisha did before the battle that determined whether he would win or lose. And I want to challenge you and ask you a question, say, is it possible that what you think about determines the battle? That our mind is a battlefield, and what we focus on and what we think about can actually determine how we fight and whether we win or lose. So I know there's so many things that we can focus on in this season. There's so many things that could fill our minds. We turn on the news, we start to focus on the news, we listen to other people, get distracted. But I want to encourage you, focus the fight. Start to think about the word of God and start to think about the call that God has for you. And in this season, say, I am going to focus on God. I'm going to focus on what he has in store for me. And it is what I think about that determines how I respond. So hope you stay safe and are blessed.